distracted from all the, like those ones that really were tracing through. This was a side effect that was so hard to see because it was only in this one file, a function that had no connection to anything else, with a name that was not easy grabbable. I just never asked the right question until I was like, do we have any side effects for this and this? And I found it and I fixed it. And it's like, but everything is just the right question in a way.
Yeah, but you need to have like knowledge, expertise, experience.
I mean, so these are the people rejected, and then the people who care a bit less about how it's being plumbed internally, but are just excited to build things, they're really successful. And one thing that also helped me is, when you run a company and then you hire people, you can't breathe on everyone's neck and like make them have the line of code exactly that way. And there's a lot of people who didn't manage a team, and didn't have this experience how to relax a little bit and understand that yes, this maybe is not exactly that code that I want, but it will get me closer to my goal. And for anything that is like not perfect, we can always make it better and like put more time into it. I very much believe into this iterative improvement. I had to learn to let go a little bit of my company. So then when I had Cloud Code, it kind of felt like I have like imperfect, sometimes silly, but sometimes very brilliant engineers that I have to steer, and where we work together on a common goal. It felt a lot like being the boss again.
Yeah, and interesting. Now, you built kind of software, I guess, the traditional way, pre-AI for 15 years, or even more than 15 years, and you got really good at being also leading a team and how to have high standards. You really cared about the craft there as well. You've now kind of been, I guess, vibe coding or working with agents for a year. Comparing the two, what do you think really, really changed, and what do you think are things that kind of stay the same despite all?
First of all, I don't like the term vibe coding.
All right, how should we call it?
I think vibe coding is by now almost a slur.
Oh yeah.
I call it. I tell people what I do is agentic engineering with a little star. Vibe coding starts at 3 a.m. Now, like, because all the mundane stuff of writing code is automated away, I can move so much faster. But also means like I have to think so much more. I'm still very much in the flow. Like it is completely the same feeling as for me as I very much get in this flow state. But it is mentally even more taxing because I don't have one employee that I manage. I have like 5 or 10 that all work on things, and I switch from this one part to this other part, to this other part, to this other part. Mostly because of I'm designing this subsystem or like this feature, and then I know that it will probably take Codex like 40 minutes or 1 hour to build. So like I wanna like have the plan right, and then I build it, and then I'll move on to something else. But then this is cooking, and then I work on this, and then this is cooking, and then this is cooking, and then at some point this is cooking, and then this is cooking, and then I go back to this one. So like I switch around a lot in my head, and wish I wouldn't have to do that. Like I'm sure this is a transitionary problem, and at some point we have models and systems that are